put in the ring?
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This time around, we're here to talk about MultiVersus. MultiVersus is a new Smash Brothers style free-to-play game done by Warner Brothers, and I am very excited for the future of this game. There's a lot going on with this game. It's the talk and rage whenever it comes down to free-to-play multiplayer style games, and I'm telling you guys right now, it's definitely something that if you have not played, I feel that you should really get into. MultiVersus is a platform fighter that lets you team up with your friends using the most iconic characters, including Batman, Shaggy, and many, many more. So what's great about MultiVersus is that it is family friendly, it is very fun, it has a lot of really high action. The developer Player First Games, I've never heard of them before, but I know that from what I have seen with this game, there is a lot that is going to come to this game. There is a large community that's going to be built around this game, and I'm just very excited. So it's cross-platform. There's different modes available. You can play 2v2 with the regular modes. You can play 1v1, or you can play a 4-player free-for-all mode in the game. I'm sure everyone that is watching this video right now has heard about this and has either played it or has been interested in playing it. So there is a lot of stuff that is, I think, interesting about this game, because Warner Brothers has a ton of properties and IPs, licensing and stuff like that they can actually use to make this game great, fun to play, and extremely interesting on a constant basis. So what's really cool about this game is that it is really fun to play. It's easy to pick up. Even if you haven't played a Smash Brothers style game or a platform fighter game like this before, it is very easy to pick up. Now, I will tell you this. I have noticed a difference when it comes down to player base and when it comes down to the challenge, the overall challenge of this game, depending on the platform you're playing with. So I do have cross-platform on, but I am usually playing this game on my PC, and I feel it is much harder to play on my PC than it is playing it on my PS5 or my Xbox. So with that being said, as you can see right now, I got some gameplay going on in the background. I haven't played a ton of this game, but recently I've been getting into it a lot, and two of my favorite characters to play with in this game are Jake the Dog, Tasmanian Devil. They're awesome. I realize that some people use Taz to just spam as much as possible, but I actually really like his combo styles. I like how, doing a certain combo style, you can, after using the salt and pepper and all this other stuff, up to, I think, 10 times or 16 times, somewhere around there, you can actually turn the character into a chicken, eat him, and do a good chunk of damage on it. Or using Jake the Dog, he has some good defenses, but it's also Jake the Dog, and I'm a really huge Adventure Time fan. I like the lore. I especially like the HBO new HBO series with Adventure Time, and I hope that they expand upon that even more. So what we're really here to talk about today is some characters that I would like to see in the game. So there has been a bunch of leaks. There's been all kinds of stuff left and right. As you guys know, Warner Brothers has, and as I said earlier, Warner Brothers has an accessibility to a ton of characters, a ton of IPs, and a really awesome lineup for this game that could make it even that more enjoyable. But we've seen leaks about, the Matrix. We've seen leaks about Mortal Kombat. We've seen all kinds of stuff. So I think the Matrix and Mortal Kombat are kind of givens. Like, it wouldn't make sense, really, if we didn't see, characters like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, or see characters like Agent Smith, Neo, and many other characters from the Matrix universe pop up into this game. But some of the characters that I really, really want to see in this game are kind of classic characters, and I think are going to be like vital characters that not only bring back like memories of some of the best Warner Brothers shows, but also are going to be really fun to play with. So first and foremost, I just got to say Daffy Duck. So we got Bugs Bunny in here, but we gotta have another Warner Brothers cartoon character in this game, and it's got to be Daffy Duck first, because Daffy Duck is just, I mean, he's Daffy Duck. He is the very selfish animated cartoon character. I feel like he's almost like the Vegeta to Bugs Bunny's Goku in this I guess in this animation universe. But Daffy Duck would be perfect, and it would be amazing. There's been so many times that Daffy Duck has done cameos as like Batman and all this stuff. Now they do have Darkwing Duck, and Darkwing Duck would be great to see in this as well, but Daffy Duck is Daffy Duck, and I mean, we gotta have him in this game. I feel that it's something that just needs to happen. Hopefully he's one of the next characters that gets moved in to this amazing universe. So next up, some characters that I would really, really like to see is from a little film that was done back in 1998, and it was a unbelievably awesome film. Me and my wife really, really enjoyed it. Quest for Camelot. So Quest for Camelot is a fantastic movie, and it has a wide variety of characters that can be added in. If you haven't seen the movie, I don't know what to tell you outside of get on top of it, watch it. It's a really awesome animated film. But some of the characters that I would like to see, of course, are, mainly the main characters that you see right before you. I would like to see, of course, Devin and Cornwall, which are the dragon, like the two-headed dragon. I'd like to see Garrett, Kaylee as well. And you never know. King Arthur maybe, but my main thing is I would like to see Devin and Cornwall in this game. I think that it would be really, really cool. I think they would be really fun to play with and comedic in this game. I mean, there is all this other stuff, in the movie. You have some of the evil characters as well, but I do feel that some of the sub characters like Bladebeak, he's a really funny character in the movie, and it's just exactly as you see in the picture. He's a bird that has a blade for a beak. But I think that of course, Devin and Cornwall would be really great. They had a lot of really funny, kind of crude humor to them, but that's just me. Moving on from that, of course, we got to talk about the OG Warner Brother character that would be, I think, a significant character for the game and would have some really cool fighting styles and aspects of him. Beetlejuice, and not just Beetlejuice, but Beetlejuice from the animated TV show. This animated TV show originally popped up in 1989 and only ran for about 2 or 3 years, but I'm telling you, Beetlejuice would be fantastic for this game, not only in the perspective of him just being a crazy character, but he would have so many super cool moves to play with. He would have all the craziness of, a ghost world and bringing up the undead, but he would have like the sandworms, and I would really like to see them kind of do the like Tim Burton-esque, characters that would pop up in it. Now, in the cartoon, they tried to keep they tried to keep as much as that Tim Burton feel to it. Tim Burton was an executive producer on the show, so there was that kind of grimy, crude, crazy look to the art style. But I just think Beetlejuice would be a really fun character to play with. I think that he would, like I said, I mean, seeing him pop up on a sandworm, and then having him, like, you know, bring up, you know, different type of coffins, or having being able to just like throw different things from the universe. Like, I mean, he could even throw the Book of the Living Dead at him, or, you know, whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the most creative person in that perspective, but I do think it would be something that would just have to be in this game eventually. Next up, I would say I would really like to see the Animaniacs in this game. It's kind of honestly a given. The Animaniacs are comedic, are, you know, slapstick comedy. You got Wacko, Yakko, and Dot. I mean, they're characters that just have to be in this game. They are honestly, I think, pivotal characters for the Warner Brothers brand that really would be a fantastic fit for this type of platform fighter. Of course, with the Animaniacs, you do also have to think about Pinky and the Brain as well. Now, this show was done by Steven Spielberg, and it really showed his comedic, really funny comedic side. But I'm telling you, the Animaniacs, it has to happen. Pinky and the Brain, it would be a really cool aspect too, kind of like what you see with Tom and Jerry in the game, of maybe have the Animaniacs. I don't know if you would put all three of them together or what, but it would be awesome as well to have Pinky and the Brain kind of pop up in that you know, scene, because you do a special, or, you know, whatever, and then really incorporate, of course, you know, just like with the logo, really incorporate Warner Brothers a lot. You know, like, you know, maybe one of their specials is they throw a Warner Brothers logo on the ground, and then it, like, you know, hollows the ground out, you fall through it, or even use it as like a shield and run into somebody. But I think that would be really cool. That's just me. I don't know. So, of course, lastly, but not least, I think Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory is a character that just has to come to this game. Now, I know some of you out there are probably thinking, you know, there's all these other characters. I mean, there's all kinds of characters. You can have, you know, DC characters. You can even go as far as bringing, you know, it from It the movie or whatever into this. But think about this. Dexter is just one of those characters that I feel really changed my life a lot whenever I was young. It was such a great show, and I mean, dude, it was 78 episodes of just craziness, dude. You had Dexter always fighting with Mandrake, and then he had his sister Dee Dee. And I mean, there would be so many really cool perspectives from his fighting style, of having, you know, Mech Dexter, or him calling in Monkey from the show, and him coming down and doing super attacks with him, or even having you know, a silly fighting special to where you charge up your special enough, and then Dee Dee runs across the screen and just destroys everything, because that's what Dee Dee's known for best, is just destroying everything that Dexter ever tries to build or ever tries to maintain. So there's all different types of characters that could be added to this as well. You know, you have Foster's, you have Foster's Imaginary, you have, you also have a ton of different Cartoon Network projects that can be thrown into this. And I mean, you know, when it comes down to the classics, you can add all types of stuff like Porky Pig and Sylvester the Cat and whatever else, but I know I've seen a lot of people pop up online and say they would love to see Harry Potter characters in this. They would love to see more DC characters. But I would like to see something a little different, though, too. Like maybe some cartoon style characters from, you know, like the real universe. But there's just so much. That's what's crazy about this. And I'm not kidding you guys. Like, there is so many characters that they can add into this. You know, Fred Flintstone, you can add in Flapjack. You can add in Ed, Edd, and Eddy, which would be great. As I said with Foster's Home for Imaginary, whatever, my imaginary friends, you can add Blue. You can add all kinds of stuff. And I mean, they have a plethora of characters to add to this game. And that's why I think this game is going to be one of the better platform fighters out there, because it's not like they have to wait and get approval for certain perspectives. I mean, they have tons and tons and tons of characters that can be added to this universe. They can even add some of the Lego characters that they've done with, like, Emmett and you know, even do Lego Batman. They can go as far as doing you know, some of the other classics like Johnny Quest, or speaking of Johnny Bravo. Like, that would be great. I think it would be so fun. But this is just me kind of spitballing and talking about some of the characters that I want to see in the game. But for the rest of the time you're here, just watch the video, have some fun, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I do have to say a big shout out to Cineleaks.com for always letting me share my opinions as much as possible. So make sure to check us out there. And of course, check out Dubby. Dubby is an amazing energy drink that is, you know, 0 sugar. It has 0 artificial coloring and all different types of stuff. I'm going to have an amazing kind of breakdown, unboxing video of my new favorite energy drink to have. And if you check out my link, you can actually save 10% by using the code Second Opinion Pro. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Match point for red team. Sorry, you lose.
These guys must not have heard of me because...